Good Monday morning. I am, of course, the host of Motivational Mondays, founder and lead empower mentor of Motivation.In.Action, or Mia Genevieve Jones Wright. And I am back again with another wonderful, inspiring conversation about following your dreams with my guest, my cousin, AiKiesha Terry. Good morning.
Good morning. Hi, everyone.
So I just want to say up front that this is getting you out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
But I'm happy that you're here because you have a very inspiring story,
Well, thank you.
and it inspired my t-shirt today that it's never too late.
Hmm.
So before we get into that part of your story, I just want to ask you, who is AiKiesha Terry?
I am mother of two now young adults, 23 and 18. Um, I'm shy, quiet. I'm a person that just likes to help people. Basically, that's just who I am.
You are.
Yeah,
You really are. And you've always been like that since we were kids.
I try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just for, frame of reference for people, we're cousins, our mothers are sisters, but we grew up as sisters.
Yes.
So we have a lot of childhood memories together.
Everything. We just about did everything together.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to Knox Elementary together, Lewis Junior High,
Mm-hmm.
and then we started Patrick Henry
Mm-hmm.
High School together.
Mm-hmm.
So you did an amazing thing last year, which was?
I went back to school and got my high school diploma.
So can you just talk about like the journey to getting your high school diploma last year? Like what led to you not getting it at traditional age, and how did you get to that accomplishment?
Well, as you said, we went to school together. Once we got to high school, I didn't take it as serious as you did. I fooled around and did some things which led me to not graduate on time. At the age of 19, I ended up getting pregnant. I had Keys at 20. I did go back to school, but it wasn't for my high school diploma. I went back to school for nursing. Just I knew I was bringing a baby into the world. I had to do something with myself. So I had been nursing after I got that degree from 2000 until about 2008. I had to have back surgery. And after that, it just shut me down for a few years. My son was in the process of, he had got into some trouble. When he turned 18, 19, he came home and I was like, I always push education with my kids. Just because I didn't, don't mean I didn't take it serious. It was a must in my household. So I had pushed him to go back and get his high school diploma. And after he did, both my children sat me in a room and they were like, well, Mom, you're so adamant about education. Why you don't have yours? And it was an eye opener for me. So I immediately, the school that my son went to, I went and signed up and I was starting. And it was a hard process. I'm 40 of age or so, and it was a process because I ended up having to have another back surgery in the process of trying to finish this degree. But I was in the hospital for a day. I came home. The minute I came home, I logged into my Zoom, said, hey, Teach, where do we go from here? She was amazed, like, I don't believe that you're actually here. I just didn't want to be behind. So I finished, and I did very well. And I had a lot of trials and tribulations in between that as well, but it was like the determination that this is what I wanted to do because I wanted to be a role model for my kids, and realizing that I'm all they know pretty much, and that my daughter really was looking up to me, so I had to do that for them, not just for me. It was for all of us.
So your kids were a big motivating force in
They
you
were a
obtaining that diploma.
major motivating factor in this process, yes.
So let's shout out your school.
My school is called Comeback Kids. It's in Riverside County. They are ages 14 to 99. So if you don't have a high school diploma, it's like a, how do I say, independent studies type program. Once a week you go with the teacher, and when I tell you that my teacher, Miss Woods, she was one of the biggest supporters in this process. She was just don't give up. Like, I know you can do it through the midst of it all. So it was just, yeah, the school is a great school. Comeback kids in Riverside County. Anywhere in Riverside County that you stay, it's the location. So, yes.
So you had a big graduation party.
I did. Family, it was awesome. I didn't have an actual graduation, so we had to watch it virtual. So I had family and friends over, and we all watched it together. It was one of the greatest accomplishments of my life. Yes. So.
Yeah. And it meant a lot for the family to be there to celebrate that accomplishment, to celebrate you.
Yes.
You know, you talked about having a lot of challenges and tribulations, but you did it.
I did it.
You did it.
I did.
Yes.
It was awesome. And yeah, it's just focus, determination, just knowing that I want something better for my life. You know, even though my kids are older now, I still need to achieve and for myself. So, figure that's what I do.
So, last month, your daughter actually walked across the stage, your baby girl graduating from high school.
Yes.
And you're able to say that you got your high school diploma before.
Right. Yes, it's so crazy. So it's not in order. You know, it was supposed to be me, my son, then her, but it was my son, me, and then her. So, but what I can say is that there are now 3 diplomas sitting on my mantle. So that's a great thing.
So what does that mean for you?
It means the world to me, knowing that, even though I took education as a joke then, as I grew older, I realized that it's not a joke. And I had to make sure that my kids knew that. Education is a key for everyone. It is a must. It's like, don't stop there. Just keep going. It's just a must. It's a great accomplishment for us all.
So what's next for AiKiesha Terry?
Well, right now, actually, what's next is I just finished a few more classes. Like I said, I went to school for my CNA course back in 2000, so I let my credentials expire, so I had to go back and do that course again. And then I also just did a health unit coordinator course where I'm just, the unit clerk of the facility. And I'm also currently registered in school for the registered nursing program.
Nice.
Yes, at Mount San Jacinto College.
What would you leave the audience with today as they jumpstart their week on a positive note?
What I would leave for the audience today is to know that it's never too late. No matter how old you are, no matter what trials and tribulations you have been through, stay focused. Determination is the key, and just know that your accomplishments are going to be great in the end. Focus, 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 focus.
I love that. I love that. So you've heard it from my cousin, AiKiesha Terry. Focus. You will accomplish what you put your mind to. Determination is the key. So I pray that her story, this little snippet of it, has given you some sort of inspiration or motivation to do what it is that you've determined to do, because it is certainly never too late to follow your dreams. I'll see you next week for another conversation on Motivational Mondays around following your dreams. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate your time.
Thank you so much for joining us for this week's Motivational Mondays. I'm going to see you next week, same time, same place, right here, with more inspiration to help you jumpstart your week. Now, if you found this week's conversation inspirational or motivational in any way, maybe you got a gem to carry with you throughout the day or the week, please feel free to like, comment, and share. Because remember, everyone can use some motivation. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'll see you next week.